Valve stem seal replacement time. Got my valve stem seals. Got my Permatex sealed up for the valve cover seals, and see if I can utilize these. I haven't been able to in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but got the Lyle valve keeper remover installer, camshaft seal, and should I get the opportunity, go ahead and do this. So, alright, I guess I gotta start by getting this guy taken off. Yeah, got that guy off. Spent about 45 minutes to an hour sanding it down. I know there's a bunch of orange peel, but not really caring. I'm gonna sand off the VTEC Honda parts so nice and smooth. So while I got that rocking, while I've been drying and doing coats on that, I got the rocker arm off. Managed to pull my first valve keepers and whatnot. So the Lyle tool worked awesome. It was a little sketchy. Just stabilized the valve and popped it off. So I'm going to take them off. Should be pretty easy to just pull that sucker off, put a new one on. The Felpro ones came with a little tube to help get it on there without breaking or scratching the rubber seal. So I'm going to start doing that, see how far I get on this. Alright, all done. Button back up. Not. So after I got done doing all these yesterday, pulled them off, and when I got to the very last one, I had a bent valve. Now normally I wouldn't even do anything to this car at this point until I got new valves and took the head off, but I have a couple of things I need to do today and I can't be taking a bus, so I've got to take this off, adjust the rocker arms, which I should have done in the first place, and time it, and then I can go do my things. Spark plug's off. Yeah, cover's off. Man, I got light, so the light on subject. Got the tool I need and the information I need. Alright, I'm really ready this time. Got a timing belt cover off, got a set of top dead center, got the spark plugs removed, I got the distributor off just for easier rotation. Went ahead and took the tire off so I can rotate the crankshaft a little easier than doing it off of this guy. I don't like using that bolt. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Number one. Alright, so I just got that all done. There's the info should you need the specs right there. You start at number 1 piston with the up mark up, and you go to number 3 with the up mark towards the exhaust, like that. And you go to number 4 with the mark exhaust pointed down, and then you come back to number 2 with the exhaust mark pointed to the intake. So yeah, then you do 1, 3, 4, 2. I didn't do that, so I had to start over. So to go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to get this all back together and time it. Alright, so I got it all back together. There's a slight ticking noise. Definitely sounds better than it did. Before I did this, I added a little bit of oil, try and get the rocker noise down some, but I just gotta get it all timed up. Right, it's all timed up, purring nice and good. If you guys have one of these old school timing lights, having a block right there is awesome. So I can just do that and that. I wish I could keep that. I'm gonna have to run some when I do the. I put everything inside the car for the main engine wire tuck. I'm gonna have to run a couple pigtails out so I can still do this. But yeah, it's back in there, purring good enough for me to go around and do some stuff. But I'm still gonna order some new valve stems and whatnot. Yeah, I should be ready to come back home and lift this thing off the ground. Give it some new rear lower control arms, upper and lower fronts, the traction bar, the brake rotors, pads, calipers, and of course the EX knuckles that originally came with this car. Now that they've been all redone. So alright, valve stem seals and valve stem rocker arm adjustment is done. Alright, so after driving around for a day or two, I've come to the realization that I'm going to have to do like a little mini rebuild. The valve, the rocker arms are pretty loud still. I tried changing the oil, doing a couple of things here and there, tried another valve adjustment. Still pretty ticky-tacky. I've always had kind of like compression thoughts on this, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a minor rebuild. I'm going to pull the head off. I'm going to keep the engine in the car and change the piston rings and piston heads. And yeah, while I'm at it, I decided to start messing around with the intake. So I got a Skunk 2 Alpha throttle body, new TPS sensor, which I've had questions on this since the swap. I'm going to refurbish the injectors, new throttle body, new sensors all around on that guy. Right now I'm taking the A6, D16 A6 throttle body, and I'm just cleaning it up, getting it ready, throw some paint on there. Yeah, buddy. Just getting it nice and shiny. For eventual painting, probably today, let it sit overnight or whatnot. And then get ready to start throwing stuff on. So I'm just kind of going to be sitting around waiting for Amazon to show up. I haven't decided if I want to start any of the suspension stuff. I have a feeling it's going to be all at once kind of thing. So it should be an interesting couple of videos the next few days. So we'll see. I managed to get everything sorted out into engine rebuild. Started my kit already. Head bolts, oil and all that shit. Over here I've got new Asian, new oil. Yep, valve lapping shit. Paint, I got the coolant tank in there. Up here I got all the brake stuff ready to go with the Willwoods underneath it. I got a bunch of body stuff in here. Found these that I took off the EX, the green car. They're OEM, I forgot I even had those things. Then all my suspension stuff right there with the knuckles and whatnot. So should be pretty easy. Do lower control arms, knuckles, upper and lower, and brakes, because I'll need to get in here to do the oil. I got basically an engine rebuild kit with the water pump, timing belt, oil pump, all the gasket stuff. I didn't really want all that stuff, but I figured it'd be nice to have it sitting around. It was only like $30 extra, so in case I need something. But so yeah, it should be a couple interesting next few videos, but I'm not promising any kind of timeline. I hope to get this all done within the week. It's Wednesday or Thursday today, like 2 o'clock on a Thursday, so we'll see when I get all done with this. Good luck to me.